kids!
Hey guys, my name is Richard.
My name is Nancy.
And we are so happy to have you here with us today, whether you're at home or in person with us. We are happy to see you. Now guys, if you remember, this theme for this month is Super Fan.
Yes.
And if you watched the Super Bowl, I did, and it was amazing. I was such a fan of that, and I was so excited. It was an amazing game.
I didn't watch the game. I was too busy preparing for this week's celebration.
What is it, Super Bowl number 2?
No Super Bowl anymore. It already happened. It's in the past.
What else are we celebrating?
Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And you know what? I was so busy preparing everything for my family and my friends.
Oh, okay. That brings up a good point because it also reminds me of what we're learning, and that's kindness. And what is kindness? It is showing others that they are valuable by how you treat them. Okay, so Nancy and guys, I want you to repeat after me, okay?
Let's do it.
So kindness.
Kindness.
Showing others they are valuable.
Showing others they are valuable.
By how you treat them.
By how you treat them.
Good job, guys. I want to say it one more time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
All right, so you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so kindness.
Kindness.
Showing others they are valuable.
Showing others they are valuable.
By how you treat them.
By how you treat them.
Good job, guys. All right, so that's...
Wait. Before we go to the next part, I have to leave right now because I have to prepare the cards and the goodie bags and everything. I'm preparing for my family and my friends, Richard.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Can I help you with that?
Sure, yes.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go help her. Get ready for praise and worship.
is a real thing, the definition of love. He is a real thing, Jesus.
Yeah, the sum of all hope, wouldn't you agree? He's not just living water, he made the sea. Gave us life through death, that was for you and me. Arms wide for the world to see. Now I'm on a mission for the world to see. Kingdom at hand, yes certainly. I'm certain he continues to work in me. He's turning the whole thing around, evil on the run. I was lost but was found by the only one.
He is a real thing in a world full of love. He is a real thing. He's truly enough. He is a real thing, the definition of love. He is a real thing, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Everything in Jesus,
Yeah.
Jesus, everything.
He's everything.
Oh, everything in Jesus.
Yeah.
Everything in Jesus,
Yeah.
Jesus, everything.
He's everything.
Oh, everything in Jesus, Jesus Christ, my King. Jesus Christ, my
He's the one.
It's memory verse time. This new month, we have a new memory verse. And this month's memory verse is found in the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 12. I'm gonna tell you the memory verse, then you're gonna repeat it after me, and finally, we're gonna repeat it all together. Are you ready? Let's do it. You are God's chosen people. You are holy and dearly loved. So put on tender mercy and kindness as if they were your clothes. Don't be proud, be gentle and patient. Now repeat it after me. You are God's chosen people. You are holy and dearly loved. So put on tender mercy and kindness as if they were your clothes. Don't be proud, be gentle and patient. Good job, everyone. Now let's repeat it all together. You are God's chosen people. You are holy and dearly loved. So put on tender mercy and kindness as if they were your clothes. Don't be proud, be gentle and patient. And once again, that is found in the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 12. And this is gonna be the memory verse for the whole month. So don't forget to keep practicing and keep memorizing. See you guys next week. Richard, I'm so excited. The goodie bags are coming along really good. Thank you so much for your help.
I don't know though.
Yeah, let's show our friends. Let's show our friends how the bags are doing. We're using candy bags like this. Let me show you. I'm gonna open one so you can see it. Look at these big goodie bags. We are also using ribbon so we can fold them. Ooh, look how pretty is this. I think they're gonna love it. And we are, the most important thing, what we're gonna put inside the bags. Candy, candy, and more candy. Ooh, we have 2 bags.
Look.
I think they're gonna love it. And look, I'm gonna show you one so you can see how they look like. Oh, what is Manny doing here? No, put it away.
This is a candy? What is... Okay, this is not what we wanted.
No, throw me the candy bag. This is what we want. Look, guys, I wanted to show you how the goodie bags look. I think our friends are gonna love it, Richard. What do you think?
It's nice, but it does seem like kind of a lot. You know, I do think the kids should probably get at least maybe, one candy.
One candy?
Yeah.
No, it's one goodie bag, and it's supposed to have a lot of candies in there.
Are you sure? This is a lot of dum-dums. Like, I mean, it looks good, but...
No, remember, we have to be kind to our family and friends, and I think this is a good way to show them how much we care.
Really? I mean, that's kind of hard to remember. I don't know.
No, as a matter of fact, that's the bottom line of this week. Be kind to your family and your friends. So I want you, Richard, and you guys to repeat it right after me.
Okay, no problem.
Be kind.
Be kind.
To your family.
To your family.
And friends.
And friends.
Good job. I want you to be louder than that. Repeat it one more time. Be kind.
Be kind.
To your family.
To your family.
And friends.
And friends.
Good job, everyone. That was really nice.
That's good. So guys, that was a good big answer, and I hope you guys remember it.
Yes.
So now we're gonna have to go in, dive a little bit more into it, and listen to Victoria because she has a good story for us.
Hey Life Kids, it is Bible time and I'm so excited to share this with you all today. We've been talking about kindness, which is showing others they are valuable by how you treat them. Now, I know we talked about how God is kind to us so we can be kind to others last week. Now today we're going to dive a little bit deeper. We can be kind to our family and our friends, right? Sometimes it's a little bit harder to do that. I mean, I work at Target, so I'm thinking, when I'm with a customer and they just knock down a pile of clothes or something like that, it's very easy for me to just put it in the back of my mind and be like, okay, I just have to put this away, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And I'll just pick it up like nothing. But if I saw my brother knock down a pile of clothes in my room, man, I'd be like, you better pick that up right now. It is a little bit harder, but this story will help us to understand how we can be kind to our family and friends and why it's super important. I mean, think about it for you guys. If you have a friend that's poking you all the time, or your brother that's poking you all the time, it's a little bit different, right? When your brother's poking you, you might turn around and snap and be like, stop that. But if your friend's poking you, on your side, tickling you, you might laugh or you might just let it pass by. But like I said, let's dive into this story to help us out. So we're gonna be looking in the book of Ruth. Everyone say Ruth. So it actually doesn't start with Ruth, but it starts with a lady named Naomi. Everyone say Naomi. So Naomi, she had 2 sons and her husband, and they all went to Moab because they were having a little bit trouble back at home with food. Now, whenever they went to Moab, her sons actually met these 2 ladies named Ruth and Orpah, and they became her sons' wives. Now, life was all right, you know what I mean? But all of a sudden, tragedy struck, and Naomi's husband actually died, just was gone. So not only that, but Ruth's husband and Orpah's husband, which were Naomi's sons, they died as well. So 3 deaths, just boom, boom, boom. You can only imagine the grief that they were experiencing in that moment. Now, everything back at home was turning out all right. So Naomi was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back home. I have nothing here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back home. And Ruth and Orpah originally were like, you know what, yeah, we're gonna go with you. We're gonna journey back to your home and it'll be fine. We're a family, right? But Naomi actually told Orpah and Ruth this right here in Ruth chapter 1, verse 8. Both of you go back. Each of you go to your own mother's home. You were kind to your husbands who have died. You have also been kind to me, so may the Lord be just as kind to you. May the Lord help each of you find rest in the home of another husband. So she said goodbye to them, and Orpah actually ended up going back home. She stayed there in Moab, but Ruth was like, no, I can't leave you. I'm loyal to you. And so she says this in verse 16, don't try to make me leave you and go back. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I'll stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God. Whoa, that's a commitment right there. That is true loyalty and true kindness. I mean, if you think about this, Ruth's situation would have been a lot better if she just stayed at home. I mean, Naomi had nothing to offer her. She had no sons for Ruth to marry. She didn't necessarily have a lot of money anymore because her husband was gone as well. If Ruth stayed home, she could find a new husband. She could start a new life, with no ties to Naomi. But on the other hand, Naomi would be all alone, and she would also be very poor. So in that, Ruth showed a ton of kindness right there just by choosing to stay with her. So back to the story. They ended up going back to Naomi's homeland, which was actually called Bethlehem. You may have heard of it. Everyone say Bethlehem. Great. So there in Bethlehem, Ruth realized, we don't got food. So she was like, let's go, and I'm gonna go ahead and gather food for the both of us. So she ended up doing that. And back then there was a law that God had established where even the people who were harvesting the grain would have to purposely leave some behind for the poor people to also pick up. And that was Ruth. Ruth was one of those poor people picking up the leftovers. So Ruth's picking all of this grain up in a field, right? There are a lot of fields that you can pick from, but she ended up in a specific field. The guy who owned the field, his name was Boaz. Everyone say Boaz. So little did Ruth know, that Boaz was actually someone who could restore Naomi's family. He was a far-off relative that would bring back the reputation that they had before, and they would be well off again. They wouldn't be poor anymore. But who would have thought Ruth would just happen to end up in Boaz's field, right? That's all God. Now Boaz had asked about her to his servants, and he heard her story about how she had come with Naomi and just how kind she was. And that was super highlighted to Boaz. He decided, I want to be kind to her because that's amazing. And so basically Boaz, he basically said, I guess in our language, I would say, I got you, I will protect you. And if you're thirsty, you can even have a drink from our well right here, which is a big deal. Now remember, this guy, he actually could restore Naomi's family, restore that family name, and bring riches back to her. And so in the middle of the night one day, Naomi told Ruth, just go and whenever he wakes up, just talk to him about the plan, talk to him about what he could do for us. And so they did, and long story short, Boaz ended up marrying Ruth and restoring the family name, and he just brought prosperity to Naomi and so many good things. But think about this. If Ruth had never ever been kind to Naomi, none of this would have happened. Naomi would have been alone. She wouldn't have had someone to grab food and pick grain for her. And she would have never met Boaz and been restored. Her family would never have been restored. Crazy, right? Now, it seems like it's happily ever after, but there's even more to that happily ever after. Now, Boaz and Ruth had a baby named Obed, and Obed had a baby named Jesse. Jesse had a baby named David. Remember King David, the guy who slayed the giant? Hundreds of years later, from that same family line came baby Jesus. Y'all, baby Jesus. That's crazy, right? Jesus came from this whole family line, from Ruth's family line. Imagine if Ruth had not gone with Naomi, none of that would have happened. Or who knows what would have happened, It's incredible. But I wanted to remind you guys of two things. We need each other. We were made for community. God said that He made man to not be alone. We need each other, like I said. So it's important to be kind to one another. And the second thing is, good things will always come out of your kindness, no matter how long it takes. It might come right away, like say you say hi to somebody that you never say hi to, and then a friendship grows out of that, right? That's a great thing. But sometimes maybe you're nice to someone who's actually mean to you, and over time you keep on being nice to them, you keep on being kind, and they might not return the kindness. But over time, good things will happen and something will turn around there. Just like in this story, Ruth had no idea what would have come if she had gone with Naomi. She could have just been poor the rest of her life. She would have maybe never met another man to marry, and maybe she would have never had kids. But she went with Naomi, risking everything. She was loyal and she was kind, and amazing things happened out of that, just that one act. Jesus came from all of that, which is incredible. So just remember, good things will come out of your kindness, even if it's not right away. Sometimes it'll take time. But overall, like we've been saying today, we should be kind to our family and our friends. We see it clearly here in this story. We have to be, and so many good things happen from it. Above all, like we've been talking about today, be kind to your family and friends. Ruth clearly shows us what it means to do that and why it's so important. I wanted to also help you guys with this. Like I said, it can be hard to be kind to your family. It can be hard to be kind to your friends sometimes, especially when they're annoying you or telling you what to do and you're just frustrated or whatever it is. But I like to think practice makes perfect. I mean, we're talking about being super fans of each other, right? Part of football, part of the game, part of anything, practice, right? People have to practice to get it, to get better at it. So start small. Like I said, maybe it's just waving at someone you've never seen before, waving at someone you've seen multiple times but just have never gotten the courage to say hi to, or you feel weird saying hi to. Maybe it's giving someone a candy for Valentine's Day this month, whatever it is. Maybe it's just helping your brother out with homework, helping your mom with the dishes, whatever it is. Start small and then you can start growing it, and it'll happen more and more often. Like I said, practice makes perfect. But it's gonna be great. You're gonna be able to see the fruit of your kindness. Like I said, goodness will always come out of it. Now repeat after me. Let's say, be kind to your family and friends. So it's not just your friends, it's not just people who are nice to you, it's also people who are very close to you, people who might annoy you, people who might be mean to you. But specifically, your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, maybe your uncle, your grandparents, or your neighbor. We have to be kind to them. Be kind to your family and friends. Now let's close our eyes and bow our heads to ask God to help us with that. God, again, I just thank you so much for this day. You are so, so good to us. And I just thank you for all the kindness that you've poured into our lives. Thank you for sending the Holy Spirit, for sending Jesus to die on the cross for us, because that is the most loving thing anyone could ever do. And through the Holy Spirit, Father, I ask that you give us the strength to be kind to others, even whenever it's super, super hard, to be kind to our siblings. Like I said, even when it's super, super hard. Thank you for everything that you do for us. And just thank you that you're working in us, that you're helping us to be kind to people. In your name I pray, amen. All right, everyone, thanks for letting me share this with you all. Let's be kind this month, and let's just keep asking God to help us with that. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
It's game time. Game time. Game time. We winning, we winning, we winning, we winning. It's game time. Game time. Game time. We winning, we winning, we winning, we win.
It is game time, and we are so happy that you guys are ready for game time. Now, today we have a brand new game, right, Nancy?
Yes.
But before you explain it, let's keep track of the points that we have. Last week, we were battling in the game, and the point goes to the girls.
Yes.
So the girls are ahead 1-0 for the boys, but boys, we're gonna get it done today. Nancy?
Well, we'll see about that. First, let me explain you the game.
Sure, let's do it.
It's called Stack It.
Stack it.
So, yes.
Okay.
We're gonna need cups.
Okay.
And we're gonna stack them together, but we're gonna put a piece of paper in the middle.
Oh.
Like this.
Like built a tower?
Yes, we're gonna build
Oh,
a tower, putting a piece of paper in the middle. Then we're gonna do one more.
So you gotta stack all 4 of them, right?
All 4 of them.
Okay, sounds
Once
good.
you do that,
That's easy work.
this step number 2.
This is where it gets tricky, right?
Yes, because you're gonna have to remove the paper
Okay.
and make the cup fall into the next one.
But what
It
about
just-
if it falls?
You have to start all over again from the beginning.
Even if I'm like here at the last cup?
Yes, even
Okay.
if you have this last one
Yeah.
and then you try and
So
it
you
falls
have to start
down,
over.
You have to start all
Okay.
over.
Sounds good. Well, now that we have the instructions here, let us tell you what's on the line. On the line is 1 more point, And at the end of the month, whoever receives the most points will be saved from the punishment.
Yes.
So far, the girls have 1. Boys, I need to catch up so we can have an extra point and we'll be tied. And then the next 2 weeks, we'll decide who is gonna take the punishment. So now, Nancy, are you ready? Everybody's ready? If you are, let us put your 3s up in the air and count with us in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, so we're gonna have to put the paper, stack it, put the paper, stack it, put the paper,
Tables moving.
and stack it, right? And then just pull them out.
Yes.
1.
Oh my God.
Oh!
All right, my turn.
It's falling. It's falling.
Wait a second.
Got 2. Nancy, why are you shaking?
I cannot. This is hard.
2,
Okay.
3.
Oh!
1. Ah! Come on.
Okay. One.
I almost had it the first time around.
Almost though.
Whoa. Let's shake off the nerves.
Okay, I think
Here we go. This is 2,
it's all about balance.
3. I think the papers are just not working anymore. They might already be bent. 2.
One. Wait.
Nancy, come on.
Wait.
You gotta do it. Go for it. All right, we got it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I think our papers are not gonna work anymore. 2.
Okay. We can do this. Oh my goodness, Carlos.
Here.
Wow!
Almost. The first one always
That
moves.
was really close. Okay. One more try. I think I'm gonna pull the paper. This way.
Nancy, looks like you're breathing hard over there.
Yes, and it looks like you're shaking.
Big time.
1, 2. No! Why? We can do
My
this.
papers. I need my papers.
We can do this. I'm not fast enough. Wait. Okay, 1, 2. Whoa, yes. One more.
2 more. What you talking about?
I mean,
One
2
more.
more. Stop moving. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go this way.
Nope. First try, I already had it.
That was very close. That's not enough. We got this.
Whoops! Not working.
2.
Ah!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Done. All right, well, it was a tough game. You guys
It
saw how much
was.
we struggled in here, but Nancy, I have to
I'm
give it to you
sweating
too.
now.
Nancy took this game. She won, and now it is 2-0. So now, Nancy, it's time for the girls.
Yes, let's stand up and celebrate together.
Girls rule, girls rule, na 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 na. Girls rule, na 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 na. Hey!
Woo! Good job, girls. We won 2-0.
That means that the next 2 weeks, the boys have to step it up. So that way the boys do not receive the punishment. But Nancy, from now on, it is game time for us,
Yes.
the boys. We have to do this. Otherwise, we will receive the punishment. But once again, congratulations to the girls. Now it is turn to see if you guys got what it takes to finish this game. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Well, this is a lot of candy, and now I know to be kind to our friends and our family. So, Nancy.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go pass these out.
Let's
right?
go, but before we go, see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Place made for me, where light shines through the dark, a world beyond the stars. I know
distance or darkness, you're with me. You're with me. Whenever I'm failing or falling, you've got me. You've got me. You won't let me down. Never, never. In your love I'm found. Forever. Your love, it goes on and on. Forever is not too long. I believe it. I believe it. I'll never be too far gone. Forever I'm in your
stop.